Okay, let me just change the title and stuff. Okay, so the title should be changed. The update apparently just came out today. Wow, wait a minute. I just randomly decided to play this just now. I did not hear about an update. Is that a sign? Addresses various issues, such as improved latency and emulation accuracy for games. I didn't notice any latency or emulation problems. For Captain American Avenger, additionally, the patch adds region filtering invisible for X-Men Arcade. Oh! Okay. There's no lobbies. Nobody in the entire world is playing this game online right now for the Switch. What do you think of that? So I'm gonna host the game and maybe somebody will jump in. I'll just do 2 players because I don't think more than 1 player is gonna jump in. I like the Japanese version because it has the power-ups. Difficulty, I'll do 1. What kind of sucks about this is that you cannot start the game and just start playing and have people jump in. You have to literally wait for people to enter the room and then start the game. I don't like that. Imagine if Splatoon worked that way. Imagine if you had to just hang out in the lobby until people jumped into your game. That would suck. Yeah, like most games you could start playing and then people jump in. I think Street Fighter is like that. Like, I don't know, I think all the Street Fighters are like that. You could just play and then it says a new challenger has joined and then you start fighting. So this is not how online gaming works. I don't know why they did this. He-Man hype. Yeah, He-Man got delayed though. It was supposed to come out this month, I think. It got delayed to July, but I know it got delayed. It got delayed for summer, late summer or something. We don't know. But did they say July? I don't know. But the movie comes out then, so the movie and the game will come out around the same time, so it's gonna work out. Yeah, Thriller, you didn't know? Yeah, the game was supposed to come out this month, but it got delayed until maybe July, I think. It's gonna come out around the same time as the movie. This stuff has crossplay and rollback, but that could be wrong. Well, yeah, if anybody has this on another platform, we could test it. I don't know. Well, it's still coming out, Thriller. It's not in. It sucks. Ooh, somebody's in here. Somebody's here. It sucks when a game is delayed and then we never hear from it again. That's what happened to Toxic Crusaders. That was loud. Insert a coin, I don't remember.
In the 21st century, people is led by Magneto aim to explore the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil.
The guy is just spamming. I lowered the volume. The guy is spamming the coin button. Jesus.
Go and save the city.
Yeah, so that's not me spamming that, okay? I have to clean the blood out of my ears. Sorry about that, folks. I have no control of the random internet folk that I'm playing with. Yeah, this game for some reason, I don't know, this might be a glitch with a patch or something, but I lowered my sound level all the way down, and yet it's still high. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if the game was always this loud, or if this was like something that happened with a patch. Easy delivery, just the audio was lower than this collection. What's nice about a two-player game is that you can change your character. I know definitely for 6-player, you cannot change your character. You have to stick with that the whole time. 4-player, I'm not sure. I will never understand why that elephant sound effect plays randomly when you're fighting
Colossus.
when you're fighting Pyro. It sounds like an elephant. Ren and Stimpy game came out. What Ren and Stimpy game? Oh, you mean the collection? He's just spamming that. What is the purpose of him doing that? The Ren and Stimpy collection, there's some games missing and some people were upset about that. Apparently those games were developed by Sega. And Sega has not played very nicely with limited run, I think. There's been some other collections I think they've done and have not been able to improve. Sega has no interest in collabing with limited run or some of these other collections, I guess. But it has most of them though. It has like Idiots is the game that I had as a kid growing up, so I really love that Super Nintendo game. It's not a good game, but it's nostalgic for it. Maybe I'll pick it up digitally. Because I don't want to deal with physical limited run. Like, I don't want to deal with it. If they put out a game digitally, I'll get it. And I prefer physical media, but I don't trust limited run with physical media. So, like this, I bought this digitally. Would I have liked it physical? Of course. With limited run, no. I don't trust them. And I'll get this like a year from now. I don't want to play this a year from now. I want to play it now. And then when I get it a year from now, is it even going to work? Are they going to have to do a recall? So, like, forget it. I'll just get it digital. Hey, Daniel, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, welcome to Die. I apologize for the loudness, but this random person that I'm playing online is just spamming the coin button. So I'm doing well. So I was playing a game earlier and I beat it, so I didn't know what else to do. So I was like, well, let's jump into the Marvel Maximum Collection. That's what we're doing right now. I had to lower the volume again. It was so loud. I run into that with players in the Cowabunga. They do that. Like, I haven't tried that. They spam. Oh no.
We
Yeah, it's not
interface
funny.
on
It's stupid. I don't know. They find that amusing because I don't. Did I do it too? There, I did it too. I'm contributing to the noise. I agree, Stitch. Because maybe they didn't think, I wouldn't have thought that either, that players would abuse that. So I'm sure they didn't think of it either, but they could easily release a patch to kind of, like mute it or turn it off or something. But remember, that wasn't a thing with the original because people are not going to be like spamming a 99 quarters in the machine, annoying everybody. You know, that wasn't a thing in original hardware. But yeah, at the end of this level, Daniel, he's gonna say the thing. He's gonna say the thing. Again, and if anyone has the Marvel Maximum Collection and you want to play this, jump on in. It's allegedly crossplay, which I don't believe, but it could be true. Oh, what just happened? He left. Maybe he's watching the stream and he saw we were making fun of him. He rage quit. As for limited run,
Wolverine.
they got better with their sending time. What?
Led by
Sending time.
Magneto Agent,
You think they got better?
humans can do
I ordered
nothing
the
against the
collection
power of the
edition of MK Legacy. They sent me the game right away. And it's just extra stuff that keeps coming later down the line. Okay. Let's see if we can get somebody else in. Let's see if somebody else will jump in. Only 2 people are playing this game on Steam right now. That's crazy. What's going on? Why did nobody buy this? I guess people are waiting for the physical. I think that's really what it is. I mean, I think for people that want the games in this collection, think about it. These are games that you grew up on and you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s. So you're going to want physical. So I think that's what happened. I think most people are waiting for physical, so you're not going to find a lot of people online playing this. But yeah, Daniel, that's good that you're having that experience, but I just had negative. Oh, somebody new. Are we gonna spam the quarters? I'm just gonna do 9. That's it. I don't want to do a lot.
Storm, Nightcrawler.
But you know, I got Rugrats on NES, and when I got the cartridge, they said, "Oh yeah, don't play that cartridge because it could explode and cause your NES to explode." And then they said, "But we're gonna send out replacements," and I said, "Nah, I want a refund." So I will say they were good. They were prompt, but right away they gave me my refund. And then just recently they've sent out the replacements. I don't remember how long that took. It took a few months. But I know somebody, Stevie Comebacks, he got his replacement. And I saw pictures of it. It did say version 2. So at least they did that right. But I just thought that was, you know. And the reason why that was a problem is that we had somebody else manufacture this. But now for version 2, we're gonna manufacture it ourselves. And they did the same thing with D on 3DO when they were doing those CDRs. They said the same thing. Oh, we let some other person some other company make it, but we're gonna do the replacements ourselves. So I feel like they're taking on too many pre-orders, too many things, and they're not able to fulfill all the orders themselves, and they're outsourcing, and it's creating bad product. Yes, so the cartridge can melt and it can explode your NES. They literally said that.
Pyro will turn you.
It could, okay, maybe not explode, but it will permanently damage your NES and make it unusable. Like, it melts the circuitry or something. Because what happens is there's a technical reason, I read up on it and I don't remember now. It runs at a higher rate than it should, so it overheats. So it can melt the circuitry, which could also melt the circuitry in your NES. It's running at a higher volt or wattage than it should. It's going beyond the specifications that it should. So it ends up frying the hardware. Now, I don't know if that actually happened to anybody. They just knew that that was a possibility, so to prevent that. So now I have a perfectly sealed version 1 of Rugrats, and I have no idea what to do with it. I don't want to sell it to somebody and have them possibly melt their NES. But I'm sure it's a collector's item to somebody. But I don't want it, but I have it. It has no value to me. I got my money back. So I don't know what to do. I already got the main game, but the statues and posters and other goodies are on the way. You don't at least have to wait 2 years. Yeah, I've heard some people having to wait a year, 2 years for stuff, and then you always see it on Twitter, people tagging limited run, hey, where's my game? So that happened. I haven't experienced that, but that's definitely a thing. Well, whoever I'm playing with is very behaved. They're not spamming the quarter button, and I appreciate that. The only thing I don't like about this game is the spamming sound. You don't like that? That's what happens when the game doesn't have the Nintendo seal of quality, yes. Send it to one of your enemies. Yes, if I want their NES to melt, explode, or create a black hole, I don't know. I don't know what it does. So yeah, so for me, I would support limited run if they have a retail copy, maybe. But then you don't have to wait 1,000 years, whatever. But now I don't even know if I would support that, because it still might end up not working or becoming an issue. So if I had to support limited run, I'll just do digital. So Thriller, you're the one who mentioned the Ren and Stimpy collection, right? Is that out now? Or is that coming out this week? Is that something I might pick up digitally? Maybe I'll stream that. I don't have much experience playing those games other than Deviants. So it would be kind of cool to go through that game, and if it has rewind and save states, it would actually you'll be able to get through that game, because those games were tough, especially Vidiot's was so tough. You could tell that it was like for rentals, but that game was rough. You run out of lives, you're screwed. I was telling you my story. Remember the lock-on technology of Sonic and Knuckles? Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm surprised nobody else did that.
Nothing moves the...
Not even Sega did it again, right? That was like a one-time thing.
Dazzler.
Nothing. Punch, punch, punch.
Nothing moves.
X-Men. We have been taken by Magneto.
That's Thriller's favorite sound in the whole game. No, but that guy that we were playing with last time, he was just a troll. I wonder if he does that all day long. He just enters people's games, spans the coin sound, plays a little bit, and then rage quits. Like maybe that's how he enjoys gaming. Because even with him spamming, I was willing to keep playing. He rage quit. It's good. I streamed it. If you want to check out my my stream of it, I played the NES version. Off stream, I played the Steam version, the modernized version. If you have an NES, I'll send you my copy, but it might melt your NES. It's not a great game, I will say. It's. Oh, I didn't mean to pick Dazzler again. It's okay. It's cute. I would recommend getting it like digitally cheap, because it's a very kind of minimal game. But it's very cute. Like if you have nostalgia for Rugrats, worth checking out. But it's not the best game. Yeah, if you're interested, you could check out my. I made it a highlight. You could check it out here on Twitch, or you could check it out on YouTube.
X-Men, welcome to die.
He said the thing. You got it free. Yeah, it's easy to. If you buy it on Steam, you could get the NES ROM. It's in the Steam game files. So that made it very easy to spread the game online. I don't know if that's how you got it, or if someone got it for you as a gift. Hi, Mojin. Welcome to the stream. Mojin, is Mr. Cherry okay? I haven't seen him stream in forever. I've been missing his streams. Hope he's okay.
X-Men, welcome to die. I am Magneto, Master of Magnet. You shall meet with my
I
wrath.
thought so.
You
Last
are
time I saw
nothing.
him stream, he
You
was,
are helpless against my power, X-Men. I
Go and
kill you.
the key.
Oh, Stitch, I did
Chicken.
not know it was free on Epic. That's cool. Have you played it? Did me playing it, like, turn you off to it? Or Stevie, poor Stevie, he rage quit the end. He was like, fuck this. I will say the end of that game is rough, and it plays better in NES mode than modern mode, and I don't know why. But they're constantly spamming enemies, and they just won't stop. So you're taking out the enemy to do the platform, but yet they spam the enemy again. So it's really frustrating. Like there's literally no, they don't give you a chance to land on the platform because they just keep spamming the enemy. I played it. I recommend checking it out. It's cute. It's very cute. Definitely check it out for free. If it's free, check it out. And if you were to buy it, I don't know what would be the right price. Like maybe $5. Honestly, maybe 10. Nothing more than that. Oh, what's going on, dude? Come on, let's go. There we go. Oh yeah, if you want to redeem for channel points, I have all the sound effects and voices for this game.
Nightcrawler.
Oh, Stitch, you just played it. I can't hear my own sound alerts. Didn't know it was coming. But yeah, there you go. You thought it was fun? Yeah, Mojin is not is a cute game. It's not great. I was kind of I expected more, but maybe I shouldn't have. But yeah, it was okay. It was cute. I technically played through it twice. I played through it in modern mode, and then recently I streamed it. I played it through the NES mode. I played it on my AVS. And I actually played better. I actually liked it better playing the NES version than playing the modern. And in the modern, you could switch back and forth. But, like, I don't know. I have, like, more trouble with the enemy placement in that version. Kirby height. Evil guy likes Kirby.
Nightcrawler.
You must rescue the professor!
But yeah, I wish that other games in this collection had online, because I would jump into that. But, so I streamed this collection previously. I went through all the games and played through all of them. So I don't really need to do that again. If it was online, I would, just to see if there was anybody to jump in. But I get why they would have to, like, reprogram to add online. This is just a 360 PS3 port. Gotta get the Steam version, get the retro achievements. Yeah. So you know what's really cool is when I ordered the NES cartridge of Rugrats, they gave me a free Steam code. I didn't know that they would do that, and so that's how I played it. But I still have it sealed, but I played it on Steam. You know, that's also how I got the NES ROM, because it was in the Steam game folder. Does anybody know, I don't know if anyone answered, when does the Ren and Stimpy collection come out? If it's out now, I'll buy it right now. Because I honestly forgot about it. I don't know, should I get it? Maybe I'll save that for another stream. Maybe I'll stream it tomorrow.
Juggernaut will flatten you.
$20. Oh. I think, wasn't this collection? I don't remember what I paid for this. Wasn't this $20? $25? I think this was. This was 25. I don't know, do I want to spend $25 on Ren and Stimpy ROMs? I have to think about that. It might happen, Stitch. I never thought we would be getting this collection. I never thought we would get a Ninja Turtles collection. I never thought we would get a Ren and Stimpy
Magneto's over
collection.
there. Follow me.
We even got the Jurassic Park collection. Like, we're getting stuff I never thought, so Beavis and Butthead, it happened.
Aha, you fell into our trap.
Alas, it is Mystique. Love the Genesis one. I think it could happen. I don't know who owns the rights to those games. Who was the distributor, the developer? Wasn't it Virgin Games? Virgin Interactive.
Storm.
Because it was Viacom or something, and now it's Paramount. So there's a lot of legal stuff that they have to get through. Yes, Jurassic Park got delisted. I was gonna get it because it was getting delisted, but there was no sale. I wanted it on Switch. I think there was probably a sale on other platforms. But like there was no sale, so I just let it get delisted. But whatever. Because I'm not crazy about those Jurassic Park games. I'm not super nostalgic for them. They're okay. I pretty much only know the NES one, and I could just play that on my ABS. There was a few that were not on there too. I beat the Game Boy and Genesis Nintendo one is too hard. You're talking about the Beavis and Butthead? Yeah, Jaws is insane. Of all the LJN NES games to release. Like, why?
Nightcrawler.
I didn't grow up playing that Jaws game, so I don't know how to beat that game. I've tried. I literally had someone in chat telling me how to play, and I still couldn't figure it out. So, maybe one day.
Dazzler.
Woohoo!
X-Men. Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late. Go after the giant sentinel.
Yeah, so that's the problem with how they set this up. So if there's no lobbies, there's nobody online, then you make a lobby. You're better off just making a 2-player game, because let's say you make a 4 or 6-player game, you just gotta wait for people to fill it up. And it's like, if you have to wait to get one person, you'll never play. So that's why I'm like, I guess you could only really play this 2-player until more people get online. So I think once the physical comes out, I think that'll maybe wake up the online here.
Colossus.
That makes sense, Stitched. You know, like I didn't need to buy this on day one. I just did, but this is totally a game, a collection you could wait for.
Nightcrawler. Nothing moves the block.
Yeah, we gotta get Evil Guy to get it too. Everybody get it, and then we could play a game together. Because it's not like there's anybody else to play on. There's hardly anybody online to play this. We gotta team up. But even so, even with people wanting to wait for the physical, I don't understand why more people didn't grab this. Maybe everyone's waiting for a sale? Because everyone kept bitching and moaning. Like, when are you gonna re-release X-Men? X-Men Arcade, when are you gonna do it? And they did it and no one bought it? Like, I don't... It reminds me of GoldenEye. Remember everybody was bitching and like, where's GoldenEye? How come they don't release GoldenEye? And then they did and nobody cared. And people realize, oh shit, this game, the controls suck. I think people like had nostalgia for GoldenEye, but when they went back and played it, they realized how rough it was. And I get that. There's games that's happened to me where I have nostalgia for, and I go back and play it, and I'm like, this is rough. That's true, Daniel. I think a lot of people that were asking for it aged out and moved on.
Magneto is at another place.
So it was about 10, 20 years too late. At least 10 years. I mean, I think they should have released it in 2010. The game came out in, what, 96? There should have been, like, I think a 10-year anniversary would be 2006. That would have been Wii era, so it wouldn't have come out, because remember Nintendo made their own GoldenEye of the Wii? So it wouldn't have happened. Maybe the 15-year anniversary, the 20th year anniversary, they could have done it. Maybe 2010, 2015 would have been a good time to release it. It was late. What's cool is that when Magneto does his shield, he'll reflect your attack. So he can reflect my Optic Blast and shoot it back at me. He can even hit back Storm's Tornado. It just shoots right back at you. Kill you. Playing on the GoldenEye on the... Yeah, that's the thing, is I think most people didn't get the NSO N64 controller, so they're playing on a regular Pro controller, and that made it very difficult. X-Chicken. Yeah, I had to do custom controls in order to play that, because it was very... the default controls don't work well. It gets tricky. We did it! GG! It's like going back to the RE Resident Evil games. See, I like tank controls, but a lot of people hate them, and I understand that. I like tank controls, so I could go back to it. But a lot of people have never played those. So, okay, sorry, dude, I'm gonna clock out. I don't want to play again. But yeah, a lot of people have difficulty going back to tank controls, or like if they've never played it. So if you've started playing Resident Evil from like Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 5 going on, it will be really difficult to play the, 1, 2, and 3 or Code Veronica. Yeah. But so yeah, I did a previous stream where I played all of these. These are fun. We're good. Should we play some Silver Surfer in honor of Stitch? But yeah, look how low the volume is for this. So the volume for X-Men was insanely high. Go do that. Oh, frogs, frogs. See, every video game should have a frog. At least one frog. Yeah, Stitch, you definitely have to get this for Silver Surfer. I think it could help you master it because you could play with the cheats on, and once you memorize the patterns, you could just you could play it without the cheat. Froggle. Can I kill this frog? You cannot kill that frog. Oh, can't kill that frog. The game is designed to kill you, yes. Oh no. Oh, can I rewind? I can rewind. Woohoo! I didn't want to lose my little thingy. I lost it. Bad luck, booty playthrough on this from James and I don't think I've seen that. I've seen, yeah, Udi can play through. I saw him play through Contra and Battletoads. Yeah, those games are really difficult to play through like that. He's really good. You can rewind pretty far. I didn't grow up playing Silver Surfer. I didn't play it too much later, so I'm not good at it at all. Like, there's certain games that I'm really good at, and I could... This is not done. I would have to dedicate a lot of... Turtle. The first stage had frogs, and here you go, we got turtle. Pterodactyl. Uh-oh. Go back. Oh, I lost it. Forget it, I'll just keep going. Never played it until 2020, so when I got... Wow! That's a long time. I thought you would have played it sooner since you like Silver Surfer so much. You know what I want to play? You know that there was a Fantastic Four game on the DS? I believe you could play a Silver Surfer in that. But I want to play that because as far as I know, that's the only other game that you could play a Silver Surfer. So I might stream that. I've been looking for more DS games to stream. Yeah, the overhead stages are difficult for me. I much prefer these stages. I mean, they're cool. This is difficult. Oh no, the pumpkin heads. This is evil guy's domain. I feel sorry for that little guy. You see that little guy? He got stuck on the ceiling there. Poor little pumpkin dude. Oh no, I don't want to lose that. I lost it anyway. No. Oh. Forget it. Woohoo! It's really interesting level design. They made like a museum in space or something. What is up with all like the statues and I don't know, just a museum in space. Oh. Oops. Oh well. Oh. Uh-oh. Top view. Thriller height. Thriller, have you played Silver Surfer? Nope. Oh. Well, it was close. You can get more than 2 of them. Yeah, so this is actually one of the most difficult. I'm playing with cheats on, but like this is one of the most difficult NES games. Oh, my eyeballs are hurting. This green is greening. Oh, I like the color green, but... Yes, because I have the sheets on, so I am invincible. Otherwise, I would just get hit as soon as the level starts. I would get hit and die, and then I have to do it again, and I wouldn't get very far. And you have limited continues, so I'm not that good. But it's actually really good that they have that, because I think most people haven't gotten very far in this game at all. So it at least allows you to see the rest of the game and get good. Surprised, no. But Duke Nukem plays this, and he plays with the cheats on too, so if it's good enough for Duke. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Stitch. This version is good for you because you could play with the cheats on and memorize, and then you could always go back and play without the cheats on. That's what I'm saying, the cheats are good because at least it lets you see the game, it gets you further, you get to remember the patterns, and you get to figure it out. The problem without doing cheats is you're gonna just keep dying over and over in the same levels, and then you get discouraged, and then you may never try again, and you may never see the rest of the game. Or at least with cheats. But like, this is my second time playing through the whole game with cheats on, and I think at some point I maybe could play this without it. But I need to memorize it. I need to get the patterns, because I didn't grow up playing this game. So I need to figure it out first. Because they throw a lot of stuff at you. And it's also difficult because some of the environments you can bump into and get hurt. But it's hard to tell what can you fly over or go to and where can you not. So that stuff you have to memorize. What is, what part of the environment can hurt you and what doesn't. You also have bombs, which I haven't been using, but if you press select, use a bomb. But they're limited, so you have to think, when do I use the bomb? You gotta use strategy with that. You don't want to waste them. There might be moments where they're better to use than others. Tony Uncle Al did this with no power-ups. He's a pro. Wow, well, I'm not as good as Tony Uncle Al. But can he beat Uncanny X-Men? That's what I want to know. The answer for that is usually no for anybody. I'm the only person I know in my whole life that has ever beaten Uncanny X-Men. And I'm not saying because I'm good, I'm just saying because nobody is there to get that far because of how not good the game is. Oh yeah, when I streamed when I did my last NES stream, I beat Uncanny X-Men on stream. I've beaten it many times. It's a highlight if you ever want to check it out also on YouTube. I could beat it in like 25 minutes, half hour. And the only reason why I can do that is because I had it as a kid, so I memorized that game. It's the opposite of this. I didn't have this as a kid. I could also do that with Wolverine on NES and with Friday the 13th. I could beat those games easily because, well, Wolverine I struggle with Sabretooth. I could fly through the whole game, but Sabretooth kicks my ass. But Friday the 13th I could beat pretty easily because again, there was a time where like that's the only game I had. I had Super Mario Brothers and Friday the 13th. It was very weird. So I got good. Well, with Uncanny X-Men, it's weird because yeah, you have to after you beat all the stages, you have to hold down up, B, select, and then press start, and then you get to the final stage. It's ridiculous. Why did they do that? I don't know. But most people have never even seen the last stage. Because who would think to do that? They put it on the cartridge though. If you look on the lower end of the, like the bottom left, bottom right, the bottom right of the label, it says to press those buttons. But I think they left out a button. It doesn't say all the buttons you have to press. It says up B or something. They select. But I like that game just because I love X-Men and I'm nostalgic for it, but I know objectively it's a horrible game. And there's a lot of games like that. There's a lot of games that you can objectively know that it's not a good game, but you still like it anyway because you grew up with it. Like, yeah, a lot of those LJN games, I grew up on LJN, so I like those games. Some are better than others. Like, I think the worst ones would be, like, Back to the Future. Yeah, so on my last NES stream, I played, like, all the LJN games. I played two Back to the Future. Punisher is good. I don't know why Punisher and Uncanny X-Men are not on this collection. Those are LJN Marvel games. I don't get it. Maybe in a future update. Yeah, we played through Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. I like that game. I got further than I've ever gotten before in that game. I got game over on one of the stages with, God. Yeah, there was a stage that I got stuck on. Predator Gaming, welcome to the stream. We look forward to Wolverine's Claws and said he just doesn't leaf flip. Yes. So, yeah, for some reason Wolverine, Colossus, and Nightcrawler just kick. Yeah, why would Wolverine just kick? That's good to hear, Predator Gaming. I like how they just made like a random, like just a regular enemy, and that's the boss of the stage. The boss of that stage was a ghost. Just a regular ghost, like just like any other ghost you see on that stage. That was the boss. I heard the PS6 will cost $1,000 when it comes out. I wouldn't be surprised. RAM prices, chip prices, all of that is really high. I feel like they're gonna have to delay the Steam machine because I don't see how that's gonna come out at a reasonable price that people would pay. But I think that's gonna be delayed. They haven't announced anything as far as I know. I feel like that's gonna majorly affect that release. Definitely the PS6. That's gonna... I think at some point Nintendo might raise the price of the Switch too. That could happen. It depends if it gets worse. Beyond if it gets worse. PS6 will be able to drive me to the grocery store if they want me to. I mean, that would be cool. What if the PS6 can be like a little robot that kind of does chores for you? I mean, that would be pretty cool. That would be cool. Yeah, it would be very cute. I'm not getting a PS6 when it comes out. Buy more Japanese PS1 games. Well, there you go. What, you mean like Pepsi Man? What other like Japanese exclusive games are worth getting? TV Robo! Imagine having your own TV Robo. That would be my dream. So cool. You have done well, Surfer. Now only one piece of the device is missing. This you will find at the far end of the magic domain. Why is he like this orangey brown color? What is inside the magic domain? You will find out very soon. Hurry, you have very little time. Galactus is supposed to be purple. There he is. He's purple there. Why was he like this orangey brown color? Look, it's Mr. Sinister. And no, you do not see it. The final boss is not Mr. Sinister, so I don't know why they showed Mr. Sinister, but they did. He never shows up. He's there smiling in the corner of the screen, but that's the most you're gonna see of him. Amazing final boss. I guess he was standing right in front of the sun. Maybe. Yellow sunburn. He's wearing a leather helmet, maybe, yeah. I was so disappointed because, first of all, Mr. Sinister is like never really used in gaming. I think he's in the Deadpool game, but I haven't played that. But otherwise, like Mr. Sinister is not usually in like video games. So when it was like, he's the final boss of Silver Surfer, that's awesome. I was like, no, he's not. But why did they show his picture? I don't know. But you'll see it's not Mr. Sinister. Unless he's shape-shifting, he turned into like a monster, and that's what you're fighting. I still don't understand why they're showing him as the final boss when he's not. Maybe there's something I don't know. You have IQ Intelligent Cube, Dino Crisis 1, 2 Japanese versions, Resident Evil 1, 2. That sounds great. 1, 2, and Tekken. I think I got to the second stage of the magic wheel last time I played. A caterpillar or something killed me. Oh, so we gotta look out for the caterpillar that killed Stitch and get revenge. This area is pretty cool. Like, I like the design of this stage. No. Poor Silver Surfer. Galactus like, go to the magic realm. I was like, what the hell is the magic realm? I was like, that doesn't matter. Just go. Just go in this portal and just you figure it out. Just go in there. but what is this place? Don't worry about it. Just go. No wonder like Silver Surfer says, I will no longer, you know, happy faces. No wonder Silver Surfer's like, I will no longer like follow your lead, and I will no longer be your slave. Galactus wasn't very nice to Silver Surfer. Back in March, I did put in USB Type-C power supply for Japanese PlayStation 1. Okay. Throw those eyeballs. Oh. Can I touch this wall or no? Like, I don't know, see? I don't know. I don't think so, because my bullets don't go through it, so... This is scary. 4,000... What? That you have 4,000, or there are 4,000 Japanese PlayStation 1? Just 4,000? That's a lot. Do you want to get all 4,000? Oh, is that the caterpillar? Oh, it's a lobster. So this is the trick, Stitch. You gotta do this, the side shot if you have the power-ups, if you have those multiple shot things. If you press the B button, you can have them shoot horizontally. And I think that's a good way of doing it. Oh no, these things look like... Yeah, these things look like caterpillars too. So yeah, if you go to space, it's full of caterpillars. Happening in space. Yeah, note to self, do not go to the magic domain. Unless Galactus tells you to, and then you gotta go. Oops. They give you a lot of firepower upstairs. You see that? They're giving you a lot. And they're like, you're gonna need this. So we're gonna just give you a crap ton. The design in this game is insane. Oh, oh. Ready for Mr. Sinister? Well, there you go. There's Mr. Sinister. It's, yeah. That's what's kind of disappointing about this game. This final boss is like, it's just a new purple guy in hooker boots, and it's like, again, what does that have to do with Silver Surfer? What does that have to do with Mr. Sinister? Okay. Oh, this is a good spot. Look, he can't hit me here. Whoa. Yeah, Stitch, if you go to the right spot, all his attacks like don't hit you. GG, thank you for the GGs. Look, we made Chibi Robo. There we go. Galactus wanted Chibi Robo. That was the whole point of this. Your quest is at end, Surfer. The forces of the magic have been defeated. Now the device is mine. And Silver Surfer says, nope. No, this device is too dangerous. I will take it to a safe space. Never shall it fall into the wrong hands. Like, F you, Galactus. Thank you for the GGs. The end. So Galactus was like, okay. So wait, let me get this straight. Galactus is like, get this thing for me. Okay, yay, you got me the thing. And then Silver Surfer says, I'm not gonna give you the thing. So Galactus was like, aw, shucks, I wanted the thing, and you took it away from me. You know there would have been an epic battle where like Galactus would have tried to kill Silver Surfer. It would have been a big epic battle. That's how the game should have ended. The game should have ended with you fighting Galactus. Right? Wouldn't that have made sense? You assemble Galactus's toilet. Yes, that's what it was. But anyway, no, I really think it should have been like... it doesn't make sense that that would be the end. Galactus is just gonna not... It's not just gonna sit by and just let you take that device away. He wanted it. So shouldn't there be like an epic battle between Galactus and Silver Surfer? The way he eats it makes sense. That's true. He just swallows those planets. I mean, that can't be good for your digestive system. And also, how does he eat the planets? Does he just stick a straw in it and start sucking down? Or does he put some ketchup on it? Like, how does he eat planets? We never see that. Does he grill it up? Does he make a sandwich? A taco? Like, what does he do with these planets? Maybe that's what, instead of a toilet, it was a grill. It was actually like a thing to like cook the planet on. Now we got a password. I don't know what you use that password for. Got a password. Silver Galactus toilet. I agree. That should be a thing. Hey. So yeah, so if anyone has this collection, or is, you know, if anyone's interested in this collection, these are the games that are on it. You got X-Men Arcade, you got Captain America and the Avengers, you have the arcade version, the Genesis version, and the NES version. You have Maximum and Maximum Carnage, you have the Super Nintendo and Genesis one. You have Separation Anxiety, you have Super Nintendo and Genesis. You have Spider-Man, X-Men, the arcade, you have the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, Game Gear, and the Game Boy. And you got the Silver Surfer. Yeah, these are all the ones that are included. Let's see if anybody's online. Yeah, there's nobody. There's nobody. But you know what? I noticed when I made a room, people would jump in. Do people just not want to make lobbies? Because when I made a game, people jumped in. I just think maybe people don't want to wait around. And what's cool, I didn't notice this, but if you want to report a player, there is the QR code. I could have reported that guy that was spamming the quarter. But I wonder if they would have had that as an option. It's like, what, you know, like, what were they doing? I would have to type in, they were spamming quarters. Yeah, Predator Gaming, you missed it, but yeah, when I was playing online with somebody, they were spamming the quarter button, and it was so annoying. And then they just dropped out of the game. When they make lobbies, the trolls is the only one who show up. Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, did you see all of these when I played it last time, Stitch? Is there one you wanted to see? I think, yeah, you watched me play all it. I think you watched me play Captain America. I think you were there for Spider-Man. I played through all these. You saw me play the Spider-Man. You saw me play Spider-Man X-Men. I got through the whole game except for that stupid... Maybe we should try it. That's the stupid Juggernaut stage. I can't do that. So yeah, on the previous stream, I was able to beat all the stages in this, but I can't beat this the Juggernaut stage. You can try it. I don't know what to do with this. You know that annoying horn sound a lot of streamers and DJs use? Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was doing that with the quarter insertion. Yeah. Whenever I hear anybody like make that sound, I immediately have to stop listening. But like, it's so annoying, and it's so played out too. So I have to drop this on his head, I believe. You can't have him run into it. Like, you have to literally drop it on his head. And then... And then while you're trying to open the wall, the freaking clown is throwing a bomb on you. Oh. It just sucks because I want to see the rest of the game, right? Because I beat all of, like, Spider-Man stages, Cyclops stages, Storm stages, Gambit stages, and then I'm stuck here. I think I'm also supposed to hit him. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know why he's running like that. Maybe the Genesis version is easier, but they didn't put the Genesis version in. Did they? Yeah, maybe I should play through the Genesis version. So I owned this game as a kid. I owned the Super Nintendo version, but maybe the Genesis version is Ugh. The Juggernaut runs with the speed of molasses in this game. He does. See if it is more like Chuggernaut. Waka waka waka. Well, even with being Chuggernaut, he seems to have infinite health. You know what I don't like about this collection, what they did here, is that they give you infinite lives. So I could do this as many times as I want, but I don't have infinite health. So Juggernaut can kill me. I could do this stage 500 million times. Great. But, like, Juggernaut can still kill me. No, that's my health. The Juggernaut has no health bar. Oh, let me rewind that. Or at least we have rewind. Is a Mega Driver crazy than I don't know. Like I'm more familiar with the Super Nintendo version. I mean, I could boot up the Genesis one, get out. Just what happens is the music is way better in the Super Nintendo version. The music in the Genesis version is really bad. Like they didn't even try to kind of port the music very well. They just kind of shoved it in there and didn't do a very good job. You just need to run to the end. Yeah, so I've played this before, and when I get to the end, there's nothing there, and I die because his health has to be taken through. Like you have to like completely weaken him before you get to the end. So if you get to the end, you just die. You like fall down a pit and you die. Yeah, the sound chip. So like the Genesis sound chip is not as great. It's good if you work with it, but if you just port it and try to shove like a completely different, like a Super Nintendo score and just kind of throw it on there, it's not going to sound as good. You have to like optimize it. It just wasn't optimized for this one. So yeah, so Stitch, I'll show you. I'll go to the end and I'll show you. But it's, I don't know. And I've seen videos of people doing this and I still don't get it. I've seen people do this and I'm like, what did they do? It's just like, I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'll just get to the end and I'm gonna stop trying to drop it on his head. Oops. Yeah, and sometimes it glitches. Like sometimes I can't cut the rope there. Oh, found the video Juggernaut's HP explained. Okay, yeah. I need it explained. Because I saw a video of someone beating him and they kept attacking him like this, and they made sure that the anvils and the weights that they dropped on his head. So that's how I thought that's how you do it. Ow. He just jumped on top of my head. Oops, I want to touch it. I see console can do. Ugh. That's an evil guy, dude. Stitch will have the knowledge. Stitch will save the day. I don't know how to avoid the stupid clowns with the bombs. Because they really get me. Yeah, and Juggernaut can kill you with like one hit. And if he hits you, you're screwed because these damn clowns are gonna get you with the bombs. Oh, they explain nothing? But people in the comments say you have to drop the weights directly on. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And it's funny because growing up, I played this. I never did that. I always just had him run into it. But yeah, you gotta do, but the problem is the timing is horrible to have to just drop it on his head. I think they just slow him down. Otherwise, then they get to the end area. They just hit him in the head as he enters and he dies. Okay, but do you have to keep on hitting him or no? Oh. See, sometimes it just doesn't cut. Why won't this one cut? Huh? Oh. They use a Mega Man boss power bar to show how it works. I can kill the clowns? I don't know how. They're very high up. I'll try. Oh! Thank you, Stitch. I didn't think I could reach that high. Ugh. Wanna know, does it matter if I hit him? Because it looks like I'm doing damage when I try to hit him. Oh, that was close. Person just jumped up and did it. Yeah. Ow. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, look, we're at the end here. So, what do I do? Oh, oh shit! GG's! Wow. Well, we're gonna do a save state on that. Wow. Woohoo! Yeah, I actually haven't gotten this far in the game, like, ever. I don't think I've done this Spider-Man stage. feel like I have done. Isn't this the Spider-Man stage where I fight? Oh, I remember. In the last stream, remember we didn't know what to do when we were fighting Rhino? Yeah, look that up for me, Stitch. Because I remember I got to the end of this stage, and then Rhino is basically the same sprite as Juggernaut. So Rhino is like running back and forth on the screen. I think I have to like swing and hit him or something. I couldn't figure it out. So I think after this, we enter like another area. I'm gonna wait for the rain to... Oh. I do like the Spider-Man controls. Like, I feel like he controls best in this version than the other version. Whoa, okay. Whoa! Wait, oh, what the hell is that thing? Not gonna come back. Waiting for the rain to change. Whoa! Oh, wait. That many times. I should wait till the rain goes to the right. Will push me forward, yeah, like that. That was a blindfold. Whoa. Damn. You hit way too many times. This could be... Yeah, so I remember this. So I'm fighting... Rhino is down there. And I'm fighting Carnage. And I could beat Carnage. It's the Rhino that I don't know. I think I have to like swing into him or something. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, he's hitting. So I'm not only am I fighting Carnage and Rhino, I'm fighting the winds because it just keeps pushing me. Rhino's the same as Juggernaut. That's funny, and he's just running around. Yeah, so that's what they did. They just did like a palette swap. So yeah, Rhino just is basically doing the exact same thing as Juggernaut. Hey, it's easy programming, right? He hit too many times. He just doesn't want to die. That was a very cool animation. Did you see that? Did you see that? He like, you could see like, he looked like he was like on fire, and then like you could see his flesh, and he just kind of fell over. Like that was pretty cool for Super Nintendo. So now I'm gonna save because I don't know how to beat. So if you notice, Rhino cannot stop Rhino. So I think I have to swing. Yeah, the death animation was like shocking. I was like, that was pretty gruesome. I was like, wow. So, I think, did he just flash? The problem is, I don't know how to get the timing right to swing into him, but I think that's how I was supposed to fight him. Oh. Like that. Yeah, you have to be like perfect with your timing. It seems like you cannot do it on the left side. It has to be on this side? Okay. This is so stupid and tedious, but okay. Pro gameplay. Yeah, this is pro strats right here. Oops, I missed. I don't, for some reason I can't do the same thing on the right side. Right? My web doesn't connect. So yeah, you gotta do this to surprise. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta do it perfectly. Three hours later. So yeah, Stitch, are you gonna do this? We did it! I've never been this far. Woohoo! Go, Cyclops, go! Thank you for the GG. I want the Bomber collection too. So many little collections. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of them. Unfortunately, the Bomberman collection is not online. I think that's... I mean, but you do get all the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, Bomberman. Oh, Cyclops got captured. Okay, so you play through the level until you get captured. And now we got Wolvie. Okay, we did Wolverine stage. Gambit height. And it looks like he needs some sleep. get? Oh, there. I'm out of cards. I did it. Oh, his super, he uses the Joker from the deck of the cards. They made that up. That's not what Gambit's power is. But yeah, like, so they made that the Joker does like this super force field thingy. Then it does. It kills any enemy that touches it. So look, we're gonna get to play a storm out of water. Woohoo! Woo! Oh my god, her jump is insane. Look how tall she jumps. Boing. Her jump is insane. What her special is. Whoa! That's kind of cool. Typhoon! Typhoon! Uh-oh. Yeah, try that again. Just her physics is so weird, like the controls, like the jump is so high. It's harder than Ninja Gaiden. What makes it difficult, she jumps way too high. So it's just like, it's just so weird. And then also the way the platforming is with the enemy placement, it just makes it so awkward to hit. Hey, Deviant! Thank you, Deviant, for the raid of 2. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Dancing Froggle type. I beat Silver Surfer in honor of Stitched. We played 2 Silver Surfer and we beat it. Sorry you missed it. And also Stitched helped me because I was able to get, like, on the last time I streamed this collection, I got through like a majority of all the stages, but I couldn't beat, I'm sure you're aware of that Wolverine stage where you have to fight Juggernaut. Juggernaut's constantly running and you have to drop the anvils on his head. I could never beat that stage, but even as a kid, I could never do it. So Stitch looked up some tips for me, and I just kept doing it over and over again and fighting it, and I got through it. So I've actually never gotten... Oh, I could shoot diagonally? Well, that changes things. I've never gotten this far into this game before. I've never played with Storm not in water. So we're entering new territory. She has this awesome Typhoon power. But I'm about to flip a table because I had no problem with Cyclops in stage, no problem with Wolverine stage, no problem with Gambit stage. I beat it with a sliver of health, and yet I can't beat this. The enemy placement is really weird. Okay, I'm just gonna pass these enemies. Can't even bother. Her jump is insane. I don't know why she jumps like that. But she can shoot diagonally, which I just found out, so that's gonna help. Okay, I think we're getting closer. Dang cheaters. I'm out of Typhoon, so I don't know. I should save a Typhoon for that part. Mediocre Super Nintendo game, why what? I don't know, I grew up on this game, so I like it. I love X-Men, so anything with X-Men and Spider-Man was cool, even if the game was not very good. I liked it. I know it's an LJN classic. Why is she jumping so high? Look at this. What? You don't need to be jumping that high. He's riding the wind. He is the Wind Rider. Yeah, she's basically Mario with the feather. He got the yellow cape. Why is this stage so difficult? I went through all the other ones. Well, how you doing, Deviant? Did you make good progress in Mouse PI? Yeah, we got through a few more stages. Well, yeah, what are you thinking of so far? You're liking it? Oh, come on. I did a rewind there. Am I supposed to get past this? I don't know how I didn't die there, but I didn't. We finally did it. Okay. I think this is the final boss, people. Yeah, it got through a few more stages, fought a cool alligator with a chainsaw gun. That sounds really cool. Pretty cool game overall. Wish it was less linear. Yeah, that's the only negative I've heard about it. Pretty straightforward. Oh no, it's not the final boss yet. You have to do a Spider-Man. Oops. Oh. How come there's a heart in his stage? There's no heart in Storm's stage. Give you a lot of hearts in this stage. How are they supposed to get past this? LJN is Marvel. People will buy it no matter what. So, fuck it. Who gives a shit? We already. That's definitely the case with like, Maximum Carnage and Separation Anxiety. Those two games are pretty much exactly the same, and I think they came out within like a year or two of each other. They just did that to milk the licensing, and that's a shame if you're a kid who's a big fan of these IP. And it was literally the same game. And I know I played through it on the last stream. I played through both of them for the first time because I only played them briefly in the past. And I was like, this is literally the exact same game. But also, these were done for rental reasons. They made it super hard, so you could not beat it on one rental. The stupid broke that they did. Blind jump. Oh! Oh, this is the final boss, people. Oh, shit. Big arcade robot. Uh-oh. So the X-Men are trapped, but they can help you if you're close to the wall. Oh shit. Sometimes you'll have to play through some DOS trash, put on Capstone, Pinnacle, fucking Pinnacle of Entertainment, LJN. So LJN made a DOS game called Capstone. I've never... Oh wait, you're saying play through some DOS trash put out by Capstone. Capstone is what? The LJN for DOS and Windows 95? I haven't heard of... I don't think I've never played any Capstone games. I'm not aware of their crappiness. So in the 80s and 90s, I was all about consoles. I didn't play any DOS or Windows stuff. I didn't really... I don't know if I'm hitting anything. Oh. Capstone is a company that put out shit, all shit shovelware. Check out Levin's episode on the Capstone game. I think the best one for his tech. Okay. I want to see Deviant beat this game. No rewind, no save states, because Mike Matei would not approve. Oh, I have to hit him in the head, but I can't. Only if you play Tech War. Third form. Is he just gonna stay on the ground? Mike Matei is crying somewhere. Oh, fourth form! No! Now I have a bunch of clothes! He thinks he's Shredder from Ninja Turtles arcade? My god. This is crazy. Spider-Man got shot in the ankle. Dead. Oh, come on, Cyclops, shoot him! Cyclops, do something! Gambit, do something! What hit me? Okay, he just spawns right there. Okay, great. Oh my god. Okay, I could kill him with the web. I could kick him while I'm swinging the web. That helps. Got shot in the ankle again. I'm gonna have to do this fight over again. This is rough. Help me, Surprise. Help me. Give me the power of Duke Nukem. I'm surrounded by death. Cyclops, do something. Maybe I'm gonna try to like avoid them and try to get the X-Men to hit them and to get near the walls without getting shot. Can't even duck to avoid the bullets. This is crazy. We did it! GG. Well done, you have excelled yourselves. Obviously that wasn't me or my robots. Now I just one more surprise. Oh no, so that wasn't? I'll give you a clue. 5, 4, 3. Run, the whole place is gonna blow! Kablooey! I love the little pixelated comic panels. Think he got out? And count on it. Come on, let's go home. And Spider-Man's like, I don't live with you people. Hey, Spider-Man, come move into the X-Mansion. I was like, nah. There's pizza. And I was like, maybe. Thank you for the GG. Spider-Man doesn't have his cool Jim Lee costume. Yeah, that costume was the best. So I'm happy that we beat that. Did you know like that's the only game in this whole collection I haven't beaten, and I felt really bad about that. So yeah, we beat X-Men Arcade. We beat... Oh no, that's not true. I have not beaten the 8-bit. I don't know if you played the NES version of Captain America, but it's really stupid. You have to like really like grind to get these like gems or crystals, whatever. Otherwise, your attacks do not kill Mandarin. I believe that's Mandarin, or I'm not sure what the name of that final boss is. So if you don't grind for those gems, you're just endlessly fighting him and hitting him, and you can never kill him. And so I was so annoyed by that. Maybe one day I'll get back to that. And so I did beat Maximum Carnage. I did beat Separation Anxiety. We just beat that. I have to beat the Mega Drive and the Game Gear and the portable versions of these. Not grinding, yeah, pretty grinding. But did you want to see the Game Gear version or the Game Boy version of these? They're pretty funny. So yeah, I wish they would have had like more. There was other Game Gear Spider-Man games, right? I think they were. Woohoo. The music sounds pretty good. Remember, this is Game Gear. Yeah, the arcade game is really good. But they make some Marvel people butthurt. Daddy East is good. Yeah, the games were fun. Yeah, this is so weird on Game Gear. How do I do the web? Oh. Yeah, so I grew up with the Super Nintendo Captain America and the Avengers, but it wasn't until the internet that I found out that that's like not the good version. It's the Genesis version that's the good version. So on the last stream, we actually did play through the arcade version, and the Genesis version is pretty good. Okay, that was one. I don't know if they changed the order. Oh, okay, it's this one. But yeah, people talk bad about Data East, but I like a lot of Data East games. I mean, like, the Bad Dudes was not good on the NES. I mean, it was much better on... But, like, there were some that were not so great. I think they did a pretty good job of putting us on the Game Gear, which is basically the Masters. Make a DC collection. The problem is, yeah, then you got a lot of other companies to work with, because you have to get Taito and Atari and Konami and Sunsoft, and like that's gonna be difficult. That's not gonna ever happen. But to be fair, I didn't think this collection would ever happen. Did you ever think we're gonna get re-releases of LJN games? It could happen. Teen Titans. Yeah, definitely Return of Superman. I really like that game. Some don't like it, but maybe C64 Batman. But there's a TurboGrafx 16 Batman game that's exclusive. That is kind of like a puzzle, like a maze runner, sort of. It's actually really unique. Because usually Batman games were kind of beat 'em ups. This was kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. Like you're like in a maze. Yeah, Sunsoft made that one too. Yeah. Oh, we have to go back up. Not this one. That one. I'm glad that these games are preserved for future generations. All the kids playing Fortnite and Roblox could play this. No. Bird. I do wish that Twitch had compilations as categories. Does anyone know why they haven't done that? Why can't I put compilation as a category? That would be a good category. That should be a category. Should be why is this not a category? That in itself should be a category. We really use a I think I'm stuck. Oh, category suggestions category. I agree. He doesn't have a special in this one, the Joker. Oh, that makes this part more difficult. Because when you have that, you could just use that to open this door. This is just so clunky. Like, Super Nintendo one was clunky enough. Does he get infinite cards? Oh, devious. So when I started to stream, I continued playing that game, Delivery. I don't know if you saw me play that before. Anyway, so I did beat it, but I got, like, the bad ending. So Stitch helped me get, like, a third ending. So I didn't see the first one, but I saw the second and third ending. And so we beat it, but I was very unsatisfied with that ending. Nothing was answered, so I have no idea what was going on or why I was doing any of that. The game itself I enjoyed. I liked the game. I just didn't understand the ending. So I needed something as a palate cleanser or something to get some mouthwash. So this is what we were doing, just playing some of this stuff. I was just gonna play X-Men Arcade, and then it got into just playing stuff. Check out the Game Boy one. What I don't like about, they don't offer many filters. So what you can do is you can do like the dot matrix or without the dot matrix, and that's it. I just wish you could make it black and white. Like, why do I have to look at this screen? Look at the way Spider-Man runs. He's jogging. I like the cat. The cat in the window is just chilling. That's just him. Imagine if this is how Spider-Man usually, like, runs and jumps. That's it. That's the whole song. That would be a good question of the day for Evil Guy. What game have you lived but do you like? And then you head on something. Yeah, like I have to get back to that question because there are some. I feel like there was one recently and it's escaping me right now. It's bothering me. Like there was a game recently that I played that I loved and I hated the ending. Like legit hated it and I can't remember what it was. So I have to like look at all my past streams. I usually only play when I stream. So it must have been a game I played on stream. But it very rarely happens, like yeah, I don't usually experience that. Thriller High. Did you have a Game Boy Thriller growing up? Or did you get one later? They got the music pretty accurate, actually, for Game Boy. Sunsoft hype. I think I got all of them down here, so I just have to go all the way up. I kind of like this more than the Game Gear one. You know, yes, it lacks color, but actually the controls are a little more responsive. What Game Boy games did you like? Mario Land 1 and 2 are always my favorite. Awakening, of course. Metroid 2. All of the first party Game Boy games were pretty good. I mean, the games they have on NSO are pretty good. I just wish they would add some more, but... Ugh. His sprite is so big that it's hard to, like, jump. Like, it's hard to get between the platforms. There we go. Yeah, Mario 1 and 2 are great. Mario Tennis... Wait, Tetris Plus. Yeah, I don't know if I played Tetris before. wasn't a huge Tetris person. I should get. Ow. Shot in the feet. Oh, we got a heart. I think we got all of them. Nope. I don't remember having too many Game Boy games. I wish I remembered all the games. Did you ever play Link's Awakening? I agree, Devia. I think we talked about that. But yeah, why not? But Parker Brothers owns that, right? Or Atari? That would have been licensing issue. I gotta do an Atari stream just so I could play just so I could play the Atari Spider-Man Stitch. I don't know if you played that, but that's a pretty good game. Let's see. Yeah, Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, really good. Atari stream hype. Look at the way Cyclops runs. Hey, that's Atari sound effects. Did you hear that? That sounds like Berserk. Isn't that the Berserk sound effects? Parker Brothers was absorbed by Hasbro. Not sure what company technically owns the code. Ouch. Oh. Didn't see that. On my head. It's just a giant body and this tiny little car. Blind jump. Okay, I didn't know where I was going. Ow. Ah, tiny little bullet. No. Missed the cart. Oh, good. Boing. you should come to the Shop the Curiosity show in May. The way you can buy so many turtles. Plus, there'll be a couple of vendors for retro games. Be like, if your kid's gonna need these toys, take to the show. I have not. Oops. I have not heard of that. I will look into it. Cyclops runs faster than Minecart. He does. His Minecart's pretty sluggish. Don't touch the ground, you get electrocuted. I don't know if I should go in that cart or not. I guess I do. It's a dead end. Okay. This stage layout is different than the Super Nintendo one, so like I'm just winging it. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Ah. 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 You did it, GG's. I didn't mean to take a picture. Look at Wolverine! At least we don't have to worry about taking out our claws. They're already out. Look at the little toy soldiers. This is the pinnacle of gaming. This is pretty cool, right? It looks good. Uh-oh. He's not gonna shoot me? Look how tiny the little clown is. He's so tiny. So, yeah, you know, on archive.org, there is a bunch of Tiger, people have emulated Tiger handhelds. I was thinking of streaming. I don't know if you saw, Deviant, that someone actually ported the Mega Man Tiger game for Mega Man 2. They ported it to Game Boy. And I downloaded the ROM. I haven't played it yet. But I might stream that. Because, yeah, these Tiger games have to be preserved for future generations. My buddy seen Battletoads Tiger when they did the anime series. That's cool. But if I do stream the Mega Man 2 Tiger game, I'm gonna have to, like, have a backup because I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing that. How long is that gonna last? Yes, that's supposed to be Apocalypse. That is supposed to be Apocalypse, people. This is not a joke. We did it! Oh no, Gambit stage. Cylon. I like how the top of Gambit's hair is just flopping up and down. Nice little detail. This Game Boy music is really good. How am I supposed to make that jump? I did it. Trying to get on this platform. Do it. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, Gambit's jumps are slippery. The platforms are really, like, far apart. How am I supposed to get over there? Did it. This kind of seems like better. You think it's better than the Super Nintendo ones, too? And I use the... Oh, I don't think I have the special. I'm out of cards. Oh no, what do I do? Oh no. This is my problem playing as Gambit. If you run out of cards, you're screwed. Okay, oh, luckily we have rewind. They're more forgiving with the damage in this version, because in the especially for Gambit in the Super Nintendo one, like, it runs out of health so fast. Like, enemies hit so hard in this stage. This is a little more forgiving. Oh no. How I got cards. Somehow Palpatine has returned. Oh, boss time. I'm out of cards. Ew. Ew. What do I do? What do I do? I got no cards. I just run into the enemy, he'll give me cards. Thank you. I'm out of cards again. I take it back. It's just Gambit stage is hard because he runs out of cards, and then you just like, what do? Can't do anything. You have to just take damage, run into the enemy to get cards, and you're like, oops, I missed. Gambit's just jogging. He's jogging back and forth. He has cardio on. Did it. Believe in the heart of the cards. Oh no, storm stage. Ow. Thank you for the GG. They put Electric Lady underwater, yeah? Well, like, yeah, what that's why some people say that was like a really bad decision, but you have to understand, like, Arcade is thinking, what kind of trap, what kind of place could I put Storm in? And Storm is like OP. So it's like, how can I nerf her? It's like, well, then she can't fly. And that, yeah, she could electrocute herself. So water was like the perfect answer. Oh, Piranha bit me. Ow. Pretty cool water effects for the Game Boy. I hurt myself. My bubbles full. Oh. Doing it. Oh, oh. They give you more time to get through the electricity in this one than the Nintendo one. Piranha. Uh, Uh-oh. Got my little tornado whirlwind that will block the attacks. Oh, I used my lightning attack. I did it. Good night, Deviant. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I gotta do some Spider-Man Atari 2600 for you sometime. I think there's only one stage per character in this one, instead of the two. Which I don't mind. It's understandable with the limitations of the hardware. Maybe I'm wrong. Why can't I swing? Okay, for whatever reason, Spider-Man does not want to connect there. Spider-Man is ready. Spider-Man is not cooperating. Just there we go. I don't know why he didn't want to do it before. Oh. Is it snowing? What is going on here? I guess they couldn't do rain effects on the Game Boy, so they did snow instead. That's kind of funny. And then to show the different direction, they just do like a flash. That's pretty cool. Again, they worked really well with the limitations of the Game Boy. I wonder how much this cartridge is going for. Are people dying? Is it a collector's item? This game on Game Boy? I assume not. Oh shit. Look at Carnage. Carnage is kind of looking like Venom. Is that... It kind of made him look like Venom. He looks cool. $22, Lou. Wow, 225 bucks complete. Oh wow, we're at the end already. Wow, this game is very short. Did you see that? Wow, so you get one level per character. You don't get the levels after that to get to this point. So yeah, they really slimmed down this game. Wow. So yeah, one stage each and you're at arcade. I didn't know that it was this short. Let's see how many phases he has. Does he just have the one? He has the best face ever. He's like, hello. This actually doesn't make any sense because if the X-Men had completed their mission, why are they still captured? Because they cut out the part where they got recaptured. He looks like SpongeBob. Second form, I assume there's only 2 forms. Yeah, because that really sucked how the Super Nintendo one, you got like 4 different forms. It's crazy. Hey Storm, attack him. No? Gambit, do something. No? We did it! My god, he took a lot of hits. Well done, you have excelled yourselves. That wasn't me, more of my robots. I just got one more surprise for you. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, so now Stitch wants to buy this. Stitch wants to spend $22 on the original cartridge and put this into his Game Boy. Play this. Thriller is hyped. Come on, let's go home. There you go. You beat Donny Osmond, yeah. So that was it. Wow. Wow. Wow, look, so this has all the music, all the games. This song is so good. Yeah, the music for Captain America on the NES is really good. Sounds very Mega Man. So that's Captain America's theme, and this is Hawkeye's theme. Oh, this sounds very Mega Man. And this is Data East doing this. Music. So that's kind of fun. Oh yeah, this sounds so Mega Man. I have all the music. You see how it doesn't sound as good as on Super Nintendo. Yeah, listen to that, and now listen to this. This sounds so much better. And now listen to Cyclops. This just sounds so bad. Now listen for Super Nintendo. See how stronger the Super Nintendo was? The sound chip was so strong, but the thing is, you could do a lot with the Genesis. The problem is you couldn't port it. You couldn't make a song on the Super Nintendo and then just shove it on the Genesis. And that's what they did. It was like, we want to put it on all the platforms, just do it. And so they didn't optimize the audio for the Genesis. They just shoved it. And it's a shame, because I think this could have sounded good on the Genesis. See. Yeah, it has like a really like tinny sound, like. This is how it's supposed to sound. $37 years ago, wow. Stitch, if you buy the collection, you could just like listen to the Silver Surfer music on a loop all day long. You could use your Switch as just a music player. See? Got the manuals. We got the Silver Surfer manual, Stitch. Look at that. These illustrations of are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Glad you have that, Sid. Box art and stuff. Wow, the original box. Look at that. Let me zoom in. Oh. Cool. That's a cool ad. Yeah, they didn't put Storm in the ad. They put Juggernaut. They put Juggernaut in the ad. Yeah, that's gonna... Yeah. That's what you use. Paint the town red. Official artwork. Yeah, I love this poster. You think... Is there a way to get this as a poster? I'm sure you would love it, Stitch. Imagine getting this like really big, and framed. It's a really good shot. There's somebody has it out there, maybe, yeah. This is a cool shot too. Where's Gambit though? Where's Gambit? The red is so intense in this one. Oh. Ah. Look, we got like design documents. This is crazy. Somebody kept this in an attic somewhere. Wow. Stuff we're not supposed to see. You put it on your wall? Definitely. So yeah, so this is a good collection, not just the games, but to get the music player and to get the archives, I think is pretty darn cool.